I grew up on my family's corn and soybean farm in Central Illinois, and I just have this huge desire to make a difference because it's so important for all of our future generations. It's important for the future generations of agriculture to know where they came from. Don't worry about communicating your entire message through one photo. I mean, there's a reason for photojournalism and taking multiple pictures to tell that story. You don't have to get it right that first time. And I think that is probably the hardest part. I know when I started my Facebook page, I was scared to death, more or less, of failure because I thought, I'm going to create this page. It's called Keeping It Real Through the Lens of a Farm Girl. I'm going to invite 50 of my friends to like it, my personal Facebook friends, and that's all I'm going to have for, this entire project. I would encourage you to jump in, and it's okay if it takes you a little while. When you have a picture that you're worried about and you're figuring out how to describe it, I would say that you want to put it in human terms, just like the Brennemans talked about. How does this relate to them? Like our soybeans that are treated, we talk about, it's like a flu shot for soybeans. They don't want to know all the facts. They just want you to relate it to them and their vocabulary. So all you have to do is communicate that, even if it doesn't look right. Because ultimately, you want to be the person who is showing them something that doesn't look as nice as they want it, rather than just showing them everything nice and beautiful, and then they see something that doesn't look how they want it by somebody else who's very anti-ag and get their take on it. Then all of a sudden they feel like you held something back from them. When I'm out there taking pictures, it is like I know these people, even though I may not know them as well as it feels like I do, because we all come from the same background. Sometimes people have really great stories and they don't even know it. They think, oh, I'm boring, there's not really a story here. My story isn't as good as so-and-so's, but if you really get to know them, you can usually pick out something. That's not special, but because that's normal for them. But for me, I'm like, that would be great. People would love to hear that. Whatever you do is interesting, even if you think you're, just the average guy in ag production, you have a story to tell to somebody who knows nothing about what you do.